How was your trip to Pentonville?
I didn't see Nicholas.
What? I mean, you told the warden about Lucky's condition. He didn't let you see him.
No one stopped me. I got as far as the prison gates, but I couldn't go inside.
Why not?
I can't see him. Not now.
Do not.
Wait a minute. You didn't even ask the warden if you could see Nicholas?
I just couldn't.
He has to know about Lucky.
Look, all Nicholas can do is worry, Mom. He's trapped in Pentonville. There's no way that they're going to let him out to visit Lucky.
Just think about this, please. What if Nicholas finds out that Lucky's in a coma and nobody, not you, told him about it?
Which is why I can't tell him.
What?
Okay, Nicholas was nearly killed as he was being transferred from the PCPD to Pentonville. The idea of spending the rest of his life in maximum security made him feel like he had nothing left to lose. I can't make things worse by telling him that Lucky's in a coma.
Just a minute. You said you couldn't even see Nicholas.
Look, one look at me and he's going to know that something's wrong. I don't want to lie to him, but I can't tell him about Connor.
What about Connor?
Nicholas knew that Connor was unstable right from the beginning, and I'm the one who gave him chance after chance, Mom.
Well, you've always thought the best in people. That's nothing to be ashamed about.
It's just so naive. I mean, there were so many warning signs that Connor was dangerous, and I ignored them all. I mean, Connor had moved on to Canada, and I'm the one who went up there, and I asked him to help. I'm the reason that he came back to Port Charles.
You were desperate to help Nicholas.
Look, Nicholas hated the idea of Connor masquerading as him, but I asked Connor anyway, and Nicholas asked me to stop, but I wouldn't listen.
Because you thought Connor could free Nicholas.
I could have tried to find some other way to get Nicholas out of prison, but instead I forged ahead, teaching Connor how to act and think and look exactly like Nicholas.
Emily, don't take all of this on yourself. Luke was the one who got Connor to disguise himself as Nicholas so he could get Helena out of hiding, and Sky went along with it. So did Elizabeth.
I'm the one who made this happen, Mom.
No, Emily, you're not. Connor was the one that brought all these terrible things on. Not you. You're not to blame for any of this. You're not, sweetheart. Please know that. Please.
I didn't want to make Nicholas feel even worse than he already does, so I left Pentonville and I came home.
Couldn't bear to look him in the eye.
Because he would know something was wrong, Elizabeth, and I'd have to tell him that Lucky is in a coma.
Because he would know there was more.
No.
Listen, you don't have to admit it to me, okay? Or not even to your husband, who loves you more than life itself.
I know you mean well, Elizabeth, but I'm asking you to stop.
Okay, listen. I've been where you are. I know how you feel. You just want to hide. You want to just put up that mask of everything being normal so no one can see the pain underneath. But, honey, it's not going to erase it. Refusing to say the word rape is not going to make the hurt or the guilt go away or keep those terrible moments from just coming out of nowhere.
How many times do I have to tell you, Elizabeth? It didn't happen.
Okay.
All right, yes, I'm upset about a lot of things, but not that.
And you just, please, go to a woman's side.
I don't need to go.
You don't even have to talk to a counselor. Just go have a blood test. You need to get tested for STDs and HIV, okay? I promise to never mention this again after you get yourself checked out.
Right, Elizabeth? Rape survivors should go to a women's center for an exam and for counseling. But fortunately for me, I wasn't raped.
You don't have to discuss this with me. Just go.
I have nothing to hide.
You've been so shaken up lately.
Of course I have, Elizabeth. I killed a man. Lucky got shot because of me. He's in a coma. We have no idea if he's going to recover.
I know you're not okay.
Look, when Lucky's well again, I'll look into Nicholas's eyes and I'll tell him what happened. Till then, I think it's better if he doesn't know, and that's all. You need to take my word for it, Elizabeth, and just let this drop. Elizabeth keeps trying to help. And I love her. But I just want her to leave me alone. Stop asking questions. I wish that I could erase what happened. But I can't. So I'm gonna do the next best thing. I'm never gonna speak of it to anyone. Time will pass. People will start to forget. And I will too. And someday, it'll be as if it never happened at all. As if Connor never attacked me. And raped me. Someday it'll be just a memory that fades and fades. Till it's gone. I was scared. We could have come up with another plan. You might have stayed with me, or I could have moved to another house. But I didn't. I took the risk. I chose to stay in a bad situation. I knew that Connor was dangerous, and I was stupid enough to believe that he wouldn't hurt me. That's what I have to accept. And I will. But I need you to help me with Nicholas. I don't know what to say to him. You have to help me think of something. Lucky. You're good at that kind of thing. Or maybe I shouldn't tell Nicholas anything. There really isn't much to tell. It's just one of those things that you get through. You don't dwell on it. You just let it go.
Hi. How's Lucky doing?
Oh, about the same. Hi, Dr. Meadows.
How are you, Emily?
Great. What are you doing here?
I thought you might want to talk with her.
Me and Dr. Meadows? Why?
You've been through a lot, especially with Connor.
Nothing happened with Connor. Nothing at all. So why'd you bother, Dr. Meadows?
I'm concerned for you.
Lucky needs your concern. I don't.
Emily, I know Connor attacked you.
And I shot him. Yes. It was terrible, but it has nothing to do with Dr. Meadows.
Have you been examined by a doctor?
I'm not hurt.
Well, an exam might not be a bad idea, just to make sure.
I got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
Would you consider a blood test?
For what? Why are you looking at me like that?
A blood test would only take a second.
Look, we already discussed this. Why can't you let it go? We need to concentrate on Lucky.
I can't. I can't help Lucky right now, but I can help you.
I don't need any help, all right? Or a blood test or a doctor. Listen, I appreciate your concern, but I'm all right.
If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
I won't, but thanks. Could you please not mention this to my parents?
All our conversations are confidential.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't mean to push you.
How could you do this?
I'm really worried for you.
Right, so you drag in a gynecologist?
Okay, I know you want to pretend like none of this happened, but it's
What
not
do you
gonna
need
make it
from me,
okay.
Elizabeth? I shot a man, all right? I killed him. Helena Castine held me hostage. She tried to kill me. My husband is in prison for murdering someone who isn't even dead. One of my closest friends is on life support for trying to save my life.
No, and I can't change any of that, but if I can keep you from making the same mistakes
I am
did,
not
then maybe...
you. Why can't you understand that? What happened to you didn't happen to me, so just leave it alone.
On here, is there any way that I can help?
No.
I didn't mean to upset
Okay, then leave it alone.
Leave what alone?
Nothing.
Look, if someone had intervened with me earlier, it would have really
Intervened?
helped.
I don't need an intervention, okay? Elizabeth, I'm not addicted to anything. I'm not trying to cover anything up. And just because something awful happened to you a long time ago doesn't mean that it happened to me.
The more you deny it, the worse it's going to get.
Denying
Trust me.
anything. And I don't appreciate you going around to the hospital and telling everybody how worried you are about me.
I didn't say anything. I just went and got Dr. Meadows.
Do I even want to know what that was about?
Just trying to help a friend. I think I made it worse.
All right, you know what? I'll go check on her.
Okay, thanks.
Emily?
I'm way behind in all of my studies.
Well, what happened back there with Elizabeth?
We're both just a little stressed out.
Well, may I ask why you were fighting?
Elizabeth was trying to help, that's all. I'll apologize.
Well, you know, I'm still here if you want somebody to talk to.
I don't, but thanks. I really need to finish the end of this chapter.
Oh.
Thank you for dropping off the assignment. I'm so sorry that I've been missing classes.
Oh, you still have time to catch up. Look over this chart. Review your treatment options, then write up your conclusions.
Sure, thanks.
It's a female assault victim.
Here.
Don't touch me. Don't ever touch me. Thank you for dropping off the assignment. I'm so sorry that I've been missing classes. Sorry.
Oh, you still have time to catch up.
Okay.
Look over this chart. Review your treatment options, then write up your conclusions.
Sure, thanks.
It's a female assault victim.
Don't touch me! Don't ever touch me!
Oh, it's okay.
I mean it.
okay.
Just
Leave me
stay
alone.
away from me! Stay away from me!
You know me. Emily,
You
no...
just
okay.
stay
Just...
back!
No problem. No problem. Just try to relax, okay?
Hey, Steve, what's going on?
I have no idea.
Em, hey, honey. Honey, what's wrong? It's okay. You're okay.
Steve, I'm so sorry.
No, there's no need to apologize, Emily.
Oh, God.
Emily, there's no need to apologize. You've had so much on your plate for so long, and it's okay. We all lose control every once in a while. Just...
I'm very kind.
Look, I'll tell you what, okay? Check into the hospital overnight, and I'll give you a little something to calm you down. And you try and get a nice rest. You deserve it.
I'll take it from here, okay?
Yeah.
Come on, let's sit down.
Liz,
Yeah.
seems to me to be some sort of post-traumatic stress.
Yeah.
So even if you can't get her to stay, could you at least try and get her to sleep?
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Honey. And what can I do for you? You just, you tell me and I'll do anything for you.
I don't know. I don't know what anyone can do. I just don't know.
I'm so sorry.
You know that time we ran away? You were mad at your father, and I was trying to find my aunt. And you helped me not to worry about all the bad things. You made me laugh. You turned the whole thing into a great adventure. I need that now. Lucky. Come back. Turn all this into something else. Help me find a way to get through it. Show me how to keep things from falling apart. Jason got shot. He's out there somewhere. AJ's dead. I flipped out at Steve and I keep having nightmares about Connor. I just need you so much. Emily. Keep waiting for him to open his eyes. He will. He has to.
Come back to us, Lucky. And make it soon, okay? As we promised Cameron and Lulu we'd take him to the circus, remember? Lulu's counting on you. So am I. More than you know. I don't know what I'd do without you, Lucky, and I don't want to find out. Lucky? Oh, God. Code blue, room 1.
200?
Yes, Doctor.
Clear?
Go to 360.
Yes, he's still in VFib. Charge?
Charged.
Clear? All right, let's try one more. Let's stay at 360, please.
Charged.
Clear? All right, he's still in VFib. We need to, so let's try 360 again, please. Charge.
Charged.
Clear? All right, give him 1 milligram of epi, please. Let's let it circulate for a moment or two.
Where are you going?
I have no reason to stay.
Don't leave us, Lucky. You saved my life. You took a bullet meant for me. I need you in my life. We all do.
I'm glad you're alive, Emily. I'm gonna miss you. But I have no reason to stay.
Stay for me. Don't leave me, Lucky. I need you.
I have to go.
No, please. I love you. I've never stopped. You can't just die when we're finally finding our way back to each other. We're not finished. Not yet. And you know that in your heart, Lucky. Stay with me.
We've got a rhythm. I thought we'd lost him. It's a miracle.
You're up and around. It's great. He's not supposed to be. Well, I'm glad you are. Has Mom been here?
No. Something happened?
AJ's memorial is today. Dad lost it at the house. Mom practically ran out. I thought that she might be here.
I
haven't seen him.
Everybody's blaming themselves for what happened to AJ. It's really bad.
I'm gonna go on a copy run.
Listen, no, Sam, you don't have to wait.
Please make sure he sits. He should be standing.
Son, I'm sorry I didn't mean to barge in like that. How are you doing?
Yeah, a little better.
Mom told me that you had a serious infection after you got shot. Chase, you have to be more careful. I don't know what I would do if I lost you on top of everything else. And I know that sounds really selfish and whiny, but right now I don't care. I need to know that one person I love is going to be okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I scared you.
Listen to me yelling at you. I'm a mess.
You're taking care of everyone except for yourself, as usual.
Oh, God. I'm going to be okay after AJ's memorial. But when I think of him lying alone on that floor bleeding, he must have known what happened. Right, Jason? Who attacked him? Do you think he fought back?
I don't know.
I hope he did. Guess it doesn't matter anyway. He just ended up alone, terrified, powerless.
Are you okay?
Yeah, listen, I've got to get going, but I hope that you're feeling better. Hey. Hi, Sam. Hey, hi. He's sleeping?
Yeah, he just drifted off. Jason would never admit it, but I think it really tired him out going to that memorial today.
Oh, God, I should have never told him that I was worried about our mom. Yeah, I always do that. I dump everything on Jason. I mean, my God, he's been shot. You think that I could show a little bit of consideration?
No, you need to take it easy. Jason was really glad that you came to see him today, and I think it was good for him to go to that memorial service. And Jason never talked about AJ. I don't know what, if anything, he felt for him, but I do know that he loves you and your mother very much, and he went today to support you. So you need to stop beating yourself up. You did a really good thing.
I'm just afraid that Jason's pushing himself too hard.
Are you kidding me? A half hour before you came here, he was trying to get out of bed to go help Sonny find Christina. I think going to the memorial service was definitely the easier, less stressful way to go.
I wish I could do that.
Do what?
You're scared for Jason, but you don't dwell on it. You don't stay stuck on what you can't change. You're resilient, and I admire that. It's what Jason needs. You love him a lot, don't you?
How many times can I say that your brother is everything to me? He has changed my life. When I look at him, I can't believe this has happened to me, or how lucky I am, or how badly I want this to last.
Make it last. Sam, don't let anyone or anything damage what you and Jason have together.
Emily, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just don't tell Jason that I was here. Don't tell him about this.
Oh, I miss you so much, baby. Hi. You okay?
It's lucky. The judge granted Luke's petition to take him off life support.
Oh, he won't go through it.
You didn't hear Luke. He honestly believes that he'll be setting Lucky free.
Well, I'm sure he meant what he said at the time, but I think when he's actually standing over Lucky, watching him breathe, He loves Lucky too much to give up. He won't turn off those machines.
I'm praying that you're right. I can't lose Lucky too. Sorry.
For what? What's wrong?
For not holding up as well as I should. I've been trying not to fall apart, but sometimes it's really hard.
Come here. Oh, I miss you so much. I've been living for all of your letters. I think about you all the time, you know that?
I think about you too.
It's okay, please don't cry.
It's just been so awful. Worse than you know.
Yeah. Let's not try and think about the past right now, okay? Or the future. Let's just be together in this moment right here and forget about the rest of the world. You know, kind of like the way we did the last time we were in this room.
Because the real world isn't going away.
Okay. Well, do you think we can imagine that it will just...
No, we can't. Your brother could be dying. Luke could be taking him off life support, and you can't stop it because you're trapped here in prison. Nicholas, it's not fair. None of this is fair.
I know what's happened. Look, I know how difficult it is for you to come up here and see me like this.
You're the one that has to deal with prison life, day in and day out.
And it's changing me. In ways that I'm not aware of, but I see that you notice it, and it's making you distant, like you don't know me the way you used to
Nicholas,
know me. And
it's not
okay. It's okay.
you. You're the same wonderful man that I married. I'm just so afraid.
Hey. Don't be afraid. Be afraid. I'm gonna get out of here soon and we'll have our lives back. Promise. Promise.
Don't touch me. Just leave me alone.
I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
Everything's changed. Nicholas and I can't be with you. Not now.
You're my wife. I love you more than anything in the world. If there's something wrong, I mean, other than the fact that I'm in here, then I need to know so we can make it right.
Look, it is not us. Or you. I love you, Nicholas. You don't even know how much. I mean, despite all of the wrong and stupid things that I've done to try to get you released from here, I'm still thinking about the next step. I mean, my God, you think that I would stop? Lucky is in a coma because of our plan to try to uncover Helena.
Is that why you're upset? Because you feel guilty about being with me while Lucky's in the hospital fighting for his life? Is that it? What is it?
Not exactly. Why can't you just let this go?
Because I tried to kiss you, and you pushed me away. I would like to know why.
And I'm asking you to drop this, Nicholas. Why do you have to keep pressuring me? Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know what it's been like for me. My My brother AJ was brutally murdered. My grandfather is shattered. My mother's heart is broken. My father is so full of guilt and rage that he doesn't even know where to put it. Lucky is in a coma because he was shot trying to save me. And now Luke has the legal right to turn off his life support. I spend all day, every day, putting back the pieces of my family, or sitting by Lucky's bedside willing him awake. I can't take care of your sexual needs right now. I can't turn off the horror that's become my life and just sail in here with a big smile on my face and let you touch me like everything's okay.
The last thing I wanted to do was pressure you. And I'm sorry if I've been insensitive to what you're going through.
You haven't. And I realize that you're in your own hell, locked away in here, and I shouldn't have gone off on you like that.
What are husbands for? Look, I don't want you to worry about me. I don't want you to hide your feelings. I just wish that you would allow me to comfort you and hold you like you used to. You're shaking all over. What? Please, would you please just tell me what is the matter? Please. What?
Time's up, Nicholas.
Please.
I'm so sorry that I've wasted our time together.
What are you being with you is not a waste of time. What are you talking about? What are you?
I'll be back soon as I can. Just came from seeing Nicholas.
Is he okay?
Well, for someone who spent the last few weeks in solitary, he's remarkably together. You know, he hates being in prison, but he's not going to let it break him. I just need to take a lesson from that and be as strong and resilient as he is.
So I take it you didn't tell him?
I couldn't. Elizabeth, I tried.
Thanks.
I thought that I just might actually be able to say the words.
But what changed your mind?
I didn't want to see the look in his eyes. I didn't want to see my husband hate me.
But he wouldn't.
And why not? Elizabeth, it's what I deserve. I ignored all of Nicholas's warnings along with my own instincts. I was willful. I was stubborn. I stayed in an isolated house with an insane man who'd convinced himself that I was in love with him. I mean, Nicholas begged me.
Okay. You know what? Stop. All right? I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you blame yourself for being raped. This is why you need to tell Nicholas so he can help you through it. Maybe even get you into counseling. It's Nicholas.
Please don't answer it.
And I have to. Nicholas?
Yeah, hey, it's me. Did something happen to Emily that she's not telling me about? When I kissed her, she literally pushed me away, and then when I tried to hold her, she was shaking like a leaf. I'm worried that something seriously is wrong, and she's keeping it from me.
Yeah, Nicholas, there is something wrong. Emily's been under a lot of pressure lately. Ever since AJ died, everybody's been coming to her, and
You know, she's been at the hospital every day talking to Lucky, trying to get him to come back because, you know, she feels responsible for his condition. The other day she just broke down crying and she couldn't stop. You know how Emily is. She tries to take care of everyone but herself. And I think that's what happened with you today. She's trying really hard not to show you how badly she's hurting.
Yeah. I don't know, it makes sense, I guess. When I'm in prison, it wouldn't occur to Emily to let me carry the burden. Listen, I have to go. Will you promise me that you'll look after Emily and try not to let her push herself too hard? Will you promise me?
I promise I'll do whatever I can.
Okay. Thanks. Just tell her I love her, okay?
I will. Bye.
Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna do that again.
Elizabeth, what are you saying?
Your husband is worried sick about you, and for good reason, Emily. It's not fair to keep him in the dark, and you need to start to deal with what's happening to you. If you don't tell him that you were raped, I will.
Mr. Brentlow is checking out today.
Hey, I heard that Carly's children have been kidnapped. I'm sure the Quartermains are going out of their mind with Michael.
Yeah, of course we are.
Okay, do you have a minute? Because I'd really like to clear the air between us.
You threatened to tell Nicholas that Connor raped me. Elizabeth, that's not my idea of support.
I'm sorry I said that. I could have handled it differently, but I didn't like lying to Nicholas when he called to ask me what was troubling you.
Look, Nicholas is serving a life sentence for murder. His brother is in a coma. He has enough on his mind without having to worry about me.
He can still help you, Em, even from prison.
I don't need Nicholas or anyone else to help me get through this, Elizabeth, because there's nothing to get through. It's over. Connor Bishop is dead, and there is absolutely no reason to dwell on what happened.
So you're just gonna close your eyes and hope the pain goes away? Because it doesn't work like that, Em. Even though Connor Bishop is dead, he is more alive to you than ever. I know he still lives in your mind, in your dreams, and he's gonna stay there until you get the help to drive him out.
Look, every woman who gets assaulted handles it differently, and I know what is right for me. I don't need a public confession.
You have a husband who loves you. Why can't you just...
Look, can Nicholas change what happened? Can he make it so that I wasn't assaulted, so that I didn't kill Connor? This is my problem, Elizabeth, and I'll deal with it myself.
I hope you learned something here.
What?
You get involved with criminals, that's how you wind up.
How can you be so selfish? Justice is fighting for his life. This is not the time to be using him as an example of bad behavior.
Darling, I was just acknowledging the truth, which isn't pleasant for any of us.
You implied that he deserved what happened to him.
Emily, there's nothing I wouldn't have told him straight to his face. I spent years pulling justice back to the family and away from
You
those...
mean that you have tried to run his life, but justice wouldn't let you?
Honey, he's fighting for his life. The Quartermains wouldn't let him get shot down.
Right, instead, he could waste the rest of his life trying to please you. You have never respected justice for who he is, only for what he represents. He's just another tool. Grandfather like AJ. How long would it be before justice was driven to run off with the family fortune and get killed like... Sorry. I'm sorry, Grandfather. I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. New lesson. Don't listen to a word I say.